Can I move on to verse 3? Okay. What does this mean? In your dream, you can see the beautiful color of the flower, so you admire the beauty. In your dream, you even know the difference between, oh, this was a jasmine garden full of jasmine bushes. Wow, it was such a beautiful dream. You know the scent also of the flower. Was that flower real in your dream? How do you know this is real? How do you know the flower in this waking dream is real? So who knows what a flower really is? I only know what my 5 senses can perceive. Limited data. Yeah? There are organisms that have only 1 sense organ. There are organisms that have 2 sense organs. You remember your biology classes, right? I think grade 3, grade 4, grade 5, we learnt all these. There are organisms with only 3 sense organs. Yeah, humans, yay, 5 sense organs. Really? Yay. How much really do you know with 5 sense organs? Yeah. So I can only perceive what my 5 sense organs tell me. Yet, it is not different from what I know in a dream. So I really do not know everything about this Jagrat Swapna, this creation, this waking dream world. Who knows what a flower really is? Yeah? Similarly, who knows if Ekta really is? Who knows if you all really are? Yeah? Who knows if this session is really happening? We could all be dreaming, collective dream together. Right? Who knows? Doesn't this I don't know bring you to an innocent, soft state in the mind? Yeah, that stiffness of that ego which is there all day. I know I am someone. That I suddenly dissolves. Yeah, you come to that state of I don't know really. Whatever I know is so little. That ego stiffness starts crumbling. Maintain this softness. Maintain this I don't know. I really don't know. Yeah. So just like we don't know about this creation despite 5 senses to give us information about it, Atmananda says, how can you know about that background which you cannot perceive through the 5 senses? Yeah, so that is the next verse, verse number 4. Same ignorance means just like I don't know what a flower is, what this world is, whether this session is really happening. In that same way, there is this ignorance about that background. I really do not know much about it. I cannot perceive it through the 5 senses. Yeah? This is the most astonishing thing, that I know so little. I know so little. Yeah? This is where the ego starts crumbling on the path of Advaita. If your ego is not crumbling and if it is building up, then you're going in the wrong direction. Big warning, red alert, ambulance signal. With that loud sound, please imagine. Yes, you're going in the wrong direction. Advaita makes you softer. Advaita does not make you egoistic and arrogant, and it does not make you feel, I know it all, and you mere mortal, you ignorant, you don't know anything. This is not the way an Advaitin really behaves. An Advaitin feels, oh my God, I don't know anything of this world. I don't even know if this is real. And moment to moment, that recognition is there. How foolish have I been creating drama with the spouse? Today, I don't even know if the spouse really exists. How foolish have I been in all my attachments to my money? Today, I have no idea if that money really exists. It's fake money, it's dream money. Do you realize it? Yeah. So the Advaitin's ego starts crumbling. The true Advaitins. He does not feel, oh, I know it all. He feels, I know so little. Yes. This is where the true silence starts happening now. Because everything is so dreamy, it's unreal. You feel now if I speak something the way I used to, or I react in the same dramatic fashion as I used to, it's fake. I'm being fake right now. And you start withdrawing from being fake. Because you recognize, what's the point? I know it is a dream now. I can see it is a dream now. And that fakeness in you starts crumbling. And when the fakeness starts crumbling, you talk lesser and lesser and lesser. When you talk, it makes complete sense. You're the voice of reason in the room. Everybody wants to listen to you. Yeah, but most of the times it's pointless. It's futile. You recognize that truth now. Yeah? Not an egoistic, I recognize the truth kind of thing. No. I know very little. I can't even guarantee this person sitting in front of me is real or not. What's the point in fighting with him or her? Then what's the difference between me and that crazy guy in the mental asylum? He's fighting with an imaginary friend. I'm fighting with somebody I know does not exist. Yeah, then it starts crumbling. That fakeness drops. This is one sign that you are progressing. You become more and more silent. You don't pretend to be silent. It's a natural withdrawal. That is the meaning of dispassion. Dispassion is that which happens on the path, not something that you push yourself into, not something that you force yourself into. Yeah? Now you see the futility of the drama. And you're like, okay, let me keep it to the minimum required. Yeah? Who knows what is a flower? Who knows what is this person? Yes. So Atmananda says, you have that same ignorance about yourself. Because that background is who I am. Yeah? So you have the same ignorance about that. Because you cannot see it, you cannot taste it, you cannot touch it, you cannot smell it. So I really cannot figure it out. I can just be there. That's it. That's all I got. And it's very little. Yeah, the mind wants more, intellect wants more, and it's such a thin, tiny thread that it's now hanging on to. Yeah, that is why Atmananda calls it ignorance. Yeah, there's a second reason why he calls it ignorance. Whenever I witness an arising, whenever I experience an arising, irrespective of what the arising is, whether it's a thought or a feeling or an emotion, some sensation in the body, mind, that doesn't matter what it is. Whatever the arising, with that arising, this isness, this background, this sense of I am, this witness also is there. It arises with it plays with it, and it disappears with it. Next arising comes, the witness arises with it plays with it disappears with it. Moment to moment to moment, the witness and the witnessed object arise and fall together simultaneously. Yeah? This recognition most of us don't have. This he calls is ignorance. He says the reason for not knowing this is because you're so lost in your dream world. Even though now you started seeing it as a dream world, be honest, huh? Isn't your ego saying there might be still some juice in this person, some juice in that thing, some juice in that situation? Yes? So that is the reason you're still consumed by the dream world. You want to now enjoy the dream world. What does that do? That takes your attention away from the witness, from this background. You are more interested in the arising and less interested in the witnessing background. Yeah? Because of this reason, there is a lot of ignorance, even in the person who's walking on the spiritual path. Yeah? He can really progress very fast if he withdraws from this. He's so enmeshed and consumed by the samsara. If he just withdraws, yeah, and just remains as the witness, you can get there very quickly. Yeah. So, what happens to the one who can recognize again and again, makes this attempt to remain absorbed as the witness? You seem to start losing interest in the dream world. There is more interest in knowing yourself. You keep recognizing that you are this awareness, this consciousness in which everything is playing. Yeah. The most importantly, how do you see arisings, or how do you see even anything in your surrounding? For example, look at your own table. What do you see? You will say table. This person sees isness plus the table. Yeah? So you start recognizing, have you progressed to that level? Moment to moment in the day. I just took the example of a table. Everybody must be sitting on a table right now. But look at everything in your room. Do you see isness plus the objects? Yeah? This person starts seeing things like that. The background is there, and on that background the thoughts are arising. The background is there, on that the feelings are arising. So isness plus feelings, isness plus thoughts, isness plus perception. And very easily he withdraws from the thoughts, feelings, any of those arisings, because he's aware of this background being there. Moment to moment to moment. Have you reached there? This is your work for the week, self-research project. Again and again see, can I recognize everything as isness plus camera, isness plus computer? Can I recognize isness plus human? Now they're just humans. Forget father, mother, brother, sister, all that is dropped now. Well, you're in Advaitin level 3 now. Isness plus human. Yes? So those who have reached there, good. Give yourself a pat on the back from my side. But don't let the ego get inflated. Huh? There is another step. We going to keep going higher. Those who have not got there, that is your self-research project for the week. This is the meaning of there is ignorance regarding the background of every sense object. Got it? We see the object, but we miss the background. Is this very clear? Nothing is outside this isness. Nothing is outside this awareness. Then how can that table be outside that awareness? So moment to moment recognition of the table in awareness. Moment to moment recognition of the computer in awareness, of the human in awareness, of the room, the walls in awareness, of thoughts arising in awareness, feelings arising in awareness. Did you understand how we saw the background and we saw the thought arise and fall in it? We saw the feelings arise and fall in it. We saw the form, sight, smell, taste, touch arise and fall in it. Yeah. So both together. That is how I have to start recognizing it moment to moment. Drop this ignorance. Yeah. Move from ignorance to knowledge.